Oops. Oh yeah. Gonna change my mic volume. Game volume is fine. Something like that. All right. Let's get started. So, where are we? His ear. Let's work on the ear. Again, make sure we're in the proper view. Okay. Ugh. And I really don't like the nose yet. I want to just, let me touch it up real quick before we move over to the ear. There's just, I know it's not going to fix it, but let me just do something too big. Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing? Symmetry. Okay. And then it's really round on the sides. It definitely feels a lot better than it did. Maybe. Maybe not. I really want to bring that nose out. Global. If I go local, there we go. Now we're lined up. And of course, it's going to mess with some other things around the nose, but that's fine because that's how we work, right? We morph everything as we go. So if you're like, his mouth is too far out, but I'm not familiar yet with the profile. So I mean, the eyes come in, but the mouth and the forehead are generally lined up. Hold on, let me get my controllers back. There we go. When you switch from the black and white controllers, that's going to be from controlling your meta, and if you click in here now I'm controlling my shape lab. So his mouth is way in here. His butt, like maybe his eyes have to come back a touch. His eyes have to come back a touch, and maybe his forehead may have to come out a touch. I don't want to see this guy with no hair. I wonder what we're even working with. Okay. We're somewhere. You know, this isn't nothing. We just started on the ear. It's not much of an ear. Looks like Mike Tyson took a bite off of it, but this is somewhere. I want to make his forehead I don't know, his forehead's kind of almost the right height. But from his eyes, I want to bring that hair back. I need to see generally where we have his head. Because from his eyes to his ears even would probably come up. So first I'm going to take his ear. I'm going to bring his ear up a little bit. Ears lined up with his eyes when we're this. And of course the other thing, if we're going to be about that size, you can start looking at the shape of the head. I mean, in this pose, I don't think he's leaning forward in that manner, but we can tell that, you know, I wasn't sure about the shape of the neck. At one point, it was a lot more in. I had the back of the head further in, but I wasn't sure. So we can do something like that real quick, and it'll change the rest of our proportions. So I'm just going to take this real quick and just bring it in a little bit. Even just that little bit is going to make a big difference. That also may mean it might be a little wide on the sides. Oh. Oh no. No, not this. This one. Okay. axon. Oh, okay. Because that's the tricky part, is like, I gotta figure out the cranium, the top part of the head, because at the moment, I can see, obviously I can see it, but when I look at him in this other photo, that's why you can't always just go off a specific angle, because when I look at him in this other photo, he really, it just looks so tight. Like, it looks... No, I can see it. Okay, no. So we're going to take the hair. I know we never got over to the ear yet, but that's fine. Once you start seeing stuff, you just go with what you got. Bring his hair up a lot higher. And yeah, it looks off for the moment. So that's also gonna go like straight back. And that's fine. I got plans. Oh, I did want to make sure something. What does that do to your head? So I guess the other thing I'd say, his head, I don't like the shape. If you look right here, he's got a very oval head. So like about here, it shouldn't be up, coming outward like this. It should be coming more in again. So we're just gonna pull the top in a little bit, hopefully without affecting the eyes too much. Let's give that a go. All right, we got our move tool. Not gonna lie, that made a big difference so far. Ooh, I like this. Let's see here. Something's still going on. His hair. After we did that, I'm gonna take his hair. And again, his hair is still rough, but it works for its purpose as a placeholder. Gonna take off our symmetry so we have full access as to what we want to do here. I'm just gonna start bringing this down a little bit. Oh, but I don't want it to flatten, so I'm gonna try to rotate it at the same time. Again, it's just another placeholder as well. If we need to remake it, we can do that too. And it kind of goes to his ears. And that's about it, but I wonder if the other side's the same as this side, because that's how I kind of made it similar to this, but I wasn't sure about the other side yet, which actually is a lot more high. We'll bring it up. Yeah, something like that. To back here, right behind the ear. And as far as I know, comes down this far. If I have any more questions, then we'll fix gaps and whatnot. But so for a generalization for the moment, I'm gonna grab it like this. And everything just needs to be tightened up a little. Oh yeah, I don't. All right, you know what? Let's take the easy route real quick. Watch this. I want to take. I want to take this. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place, but oftentimes I sculpt all over the place when it starts getting further into this point. That one is connected to both, so I'm going to click this one. There we go. Rename this. Which one was that? No. Left eyebrow. Alright, we'll take our eyebrow right. We're going to clone it. Rename it. What do you think we're going to rename this thing? You guessed it. Stash. Alright. Let's go global. We're just getting a general placement for now. Matter of fact, just because the way that he has two, I can probably even put them together. And then I'll fix it, of course, but I don't hate it. I don't hate it. What these were was I literally took who knows how many tiny little pieces, and then I just smoothed them together. Since I did it in a stamp, you're able to actually stamp multiple things together, and if you look, they become one object immediately. So when you do something like take all those and then start regularizing and stuff, and then smoothing, you start to get one form. All right. Oh yeah. Remember, I think I need his mouth to be really far back, which kind of sucks because I did so much. Or should it at least just be tilted, maybe? Maybe that's why it doesn't feel right. Because all this, too, is going to be more integrated into his nose, so it's no longer going to feel wrong in that regard. I mean, it is a fairly smooth transition. So, like, we're not going to see this big bump here. So even, say we take the nose, I can smoothen this out here. But I don't want it to take away from the volume. So we'll just maybe move. There we go. And then I can smooth it a little bit. Just a couple little flicks. That's going to make a big difference, I think. At least to start. Again, once I link these two and I start working them in when they're exactly in position, that'll help a lot. I am noticing this big curve here. You know, like, mine's there, but the thing I have to do is I almost have to I need to make it slightly more of a wall. So it's almost immediately right after that whiteness to it. So like if I was to have a crease here, it'd be immediately after that. So like right here. Make sure we have our move tool. Something like that. Oh no. There we go. But it just also blends right in. Whoosh. So your nose will blend right in over to your eye. Top there. It's all fine. We're good. Smooth this a little bit. I gotta keep away from that. So it's starting to get a gradual transition. Again, we'll blend them together when the time comes. It does have gradual spin. You can tell by the light right here. And then I have to decide. I feel like I want the eyes bigger. The eye sockets themselves, like literally the eyes need to be slightly bigger. And then closer together. It's funny because no matter how far I get, like, there's times where I'll move one little thing, like, say right now his eyebrows are in his body right now, and until I pull them out, it makes him look like an entirely different person. This part needs to be higher. It's the little things. You just keep doing little adjustments, and it slowly. I mean, obviously, he looks like something, right? He's close to something. But I want to bring that not only up higher, but I guess slightly further back. Yeah, because that's almost the ear. That's way up. No? But that's still gonna we want to connect it lower though. How would I say this? We want to something's this way. We need it. Alright, we're still streaming. Cool. Let's rock and roll. I'm going all of nowhere at once, right? And I don't like this. But we're getting to overall shape, so it was a necessary adjustment. I still think let's see. Sorry, I'm just so many. I'm not even. The struggle. Struggle is real. Let me take a drink. Where on earth did I put my drink? Ugh. Nope. Nope. Where is my drink? Welcome to VR. Found it. Sweet. Oh shit. Oh man. I've been doing this ear with symmetry on, but I'm not worried about it. It's fine. What's a little symmetry? It's not gonna hurt me. But I do. All right. No, that takes too long. Smooth this out. Alright, smooth this out. This is on its way in the right direction. I'm gonna give it a yank already. Twist. We are making an ear. Little steps, baby steps. You know, all these were really for these divots was in order for me to kind of, oh, oops. Separate this a little better. Again, little steps. Get out. There we go. Let's see what we're working with now. And it'll be at like this angle. So I would say that's on the right track. No.